black and I'm proud. Hey, now everybody just say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Come on, say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Hey, now everybody just say it loud. Press play on that. Pull that up. All right. I should make sure I can see the volumes. All right, here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2. What up, everybody? Welcome to the Say It Loud podcast. I'm your boy CJ.
And I'm your boy Tim.
Say it loud.
Black and proud.
Yo, we back.
We are back.
We back. And sorry about missing last week.
Yeah, that's my fault.
That's his fault.
That's my fault. I messed around and caught the COVID.
He had the vid. That Rona.
Bro,
So tell me about it.
let me tell you something. I've been sick before.
Yeah.
Right? I've had your regular run-of-the-mill flu. I've had chicken pox. I've had whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I've never felt nothing like this before.
No. Put
Real
you down.
talk. Bro, I went to bed Thursday night, right?
Yeah.
And I had a small headache and a cough. And I was like, okay, I might feel a little better in the morning. I woke up, I felt like death turned over. Bro, I'm not even killing you.
Bad.
I wanted to die. I wanted to roll over and be like, this is it, Lord. Take
me now.
Take me now. This is it. I'm coming to Georgia, honey.
Dang, this whole camera just turned on me.
Oh, Lord.
We're going through some technical difficulties. It's all
Technical
right.
difficulties. But
It's
yeah.
all right, we moving up. But yeah, man, so you had the Rona.
Bro, I had the Rona.
You had the Omarion variant, so you was dancing on these hoes. That's what you telling me? You was out here.
I was doon.
Touch. No.
Yep. I had the Rona, bro. I was sidelined. I didn't go nowhere. I didn't do nothing.
No.
I couldn't taste jack. I was just laid up, bro, watching anime, just trying to keep my.
Oh, you're one of those.
I'm one of those, bro. Like
Right.
I finally started watching Attack on Titan.
I saw you talking about that, and I was like,
boy, I ain't felt that good about an anime since Dragon Ball. But yeah, you don't know. You don't know. You don't know.
Not a
that.
Dragon
That's
Baller.
way above yo. But no, it was crazy because like even now, like I'm negative.
Mm-hmm.
I had a test today, but now it's like my appetite for certain things have changed.
Word.
Like I can't eat certain things, or I can. It just makes me nauseous.
Do you see that? You see how the camera just went all the way over there?
Yeah, I just
And it's still doing it? Is the devil in here?
what the hell?
Ain't nobody touching this. I am so... Okay. Okay. We'll have none of it. It's rebuked.
You will have none of it. But
Sorry.
but no.
My bad. That's my bad.
Okay. Take 2. But yeah, no. I'm feeling better now.
Nice.
I'm feeling really good. Right now.
Good.
So I'm glad all that's over.
Yeah, man. That and the thing is, you say you had a little bit of a headache and cough. See, it's messed up because I be getting headaches.
Mm-hmm.
And I smoke, so every now and then I cough. Man,
Yeah.
coughing is like clicking your gun. Just
Yeah.
people looking at you like he finna start shooting.
Yeah.
So you always, you walk around nervous to clear your throat and
Right.
stuff. But
No, here's the thing. That COVID headache,
yeah,
it does not go away.
no,
It does not go. No matter how much Tylenol I took or NyQuil I took, it was not going away.
No.
That headache was not going nowhere, bro.
man, yeah, that's whack. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better.
Oh, I'm glad I'm feeling better
Glad
too,
you're
bro.
feeling better. We back in business. Where you back moving? Forget business.
Yeah.
Man, a lot has happened though since the drop of the new year.
Oh yeah. Bob Saget died.
Oh man, they got Bob. They got Bob.
Well, they took Betty.
Betty.
Then they came for Bob.
Hey, I saw a video on TikTok that was hilarious. It was an old white lady walking into heaven, and going to meet God, and an angel saying, "Yo, God, why'd you have me take Betty? Like, she was finna be 118 days. And God said, I didn't say Betty White. I said the queen. And the angel said, oh!
I see that.
This is really working on my nerves.
What is going on?
I have no idea. Like, we're across the room.
I think it's turning. It's not even.
It's not even. It don't want me to be great.
I think it's doing it on its own.
Yeah. Well, this must be my plight in life right now. But yeah, it's a lot going on. They got Bob.
Yeah. Bob Saget, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Like, he's him, Betty White, and a few other white folks.
John Madden.
That's
the only one I can think of.
Boy.
Yeah, it's rough.
What's going
It's
on?
rough.
This is rough.
But let's just
Let's hop right into it.
switch real quick because I saw a story.
Uh-huh.
And then when I brought it up to you, you know the story, but you was like, "Is that real?"
Yeah, I'm hard pressed to believe that that's a real thing.
Listen, before we get into this story, I want to say to the Loud family, I pray that this story is real. Oh my goodness!
You would want something like that.
Oh my goodness! So let me break it down like a fraction for y'all if you don't know. Drake, whom I referred to as the GOAT. I did.
We'll save that for another episode.
We talked about it last time. We talked about it anytime. You're not gonna tell me who's hotter than Drake. Who is the great for this long time? Whom? You think about that while I tell this story. Now listen, Drake. We found out that he moves differently. Okay,
so differently.
He is a different type. So he was enjoying, some Netflix and chill, some coitus,
You said coitus.
some of that. He was having that with the IG jump off.
Cheeks clappage.
The clappage was clapping.
Le cheeks.
Mm-hmm. And as a responsible adult, he strapped up, like his mama told him to. Does his coitusing, and then after he arrives, amen, he takes the sheet, the condom. I don't want to confuse y'all. He takes the condom off, goes to the bathroom, does whatever he has to do, throws the condom away, comes out of the bathroom. The girl then goes into the bathroom. Couple minutes later, she starts screaming in agony. Drake comes to the bathroom like, yo, what's up? You all right? You all right? This heifer took his condom out of the trash can, untied it, and then started pouring his Drake juices down her hole. Now, here's the get you gotcha. I told you Drake moved different. We don't just tie. First of all, when did flushing a condom go out the door? Like, they could have did that. But whatever. Drake put hot sauce in his condom, tied it up, and threw it away. The girl, apparently, I think the quote was she felt like she was pouring lava down her vagina. Now she is suing Drake because she got burnt tchotchke lips. And I just want to say that's what you get. Not Drake. Old heifer jump off.
Oh, heifer.
Oh, I hope I hope that you can still have kids. But I hope them motherfuckers is spicy.
It's spicy.
She tried to trap him and then's going to sue him.
That's funny. Who
does that?
Here's my 2 cents on it.
Yes, give me your 2 cents.
Here's my 2 cents. I think that was a case by case basis. I don't think he does that all the time. I don't think he doesn't do that all the time. He knew she was a trapper keeper. And he was like, all right. And she must have did something wrong during that night to where he like, okay, I got you.
That could be, but again, put yourself in Drake's position for Drake. Okay, status, money, all of these things.
Right.
Women want to have his baby because
That's right.
then they got to get that lifestyle.
That's
So
right.
he is doing what he's supposed to do. He's like, I want to have fun just like everybody else, but I want to be responsible and I don't want to get caught up.
Right.
So I have a problem. Well, I have a problem with her going dumpster diving for the nut.
Yeah.
But then
That's trifling.
you gonna steal his nut and then try to sue him because you hurt?
You know what that reminds me of? Remember that scene in Liar Liar where she was talking about her friend who had the burglar fall into her apartment, and he sued her,
and he won $5 grand.
$5 grand.
And he was
and
like,
dude was like, I would have got him 10.
10.
That's what that reminds me
You know what?
of.
Even as a kid, I didn't get that. I was like, he my roof, my knife in my kitchen, and you suing me. What are you doing here?
Right. That's what that reminds me of.
Ridiculous.
Because like what's this? Does she even have a case?
I don't know.
Like, she don't even have a case.
All I know
really.
is it's big enough for a national story, and I'm like, yo.
I think she don't even care if she do have one. She gonna plead that, and she gonna tell her side of the whole story in court and make herself look all kind of bad, and she don't even care.
Yeah, well, because it's about the clout chasing. I don't understand clout chasing. I understand it in certain aspects, but when you literally have nothing to gain but people looking at you, and you have nothing to offer except for the look.
Right.
It's like, what are you doing this for?
Right. On the flip side of that coin too, this goes to show you how the lengths of people will go to be famous. Because no matter what the outcome of all this is, and no matter what she decides to do with her life, as far as being famous, no matter what else she's famous for, she will always be known as the Drake Condom Girl.
Old hot sauce pussy girl.
Always. Old Tapatio. You can call her Tapatio.
If I were to do it, I'm putting sriracha in that jump.
Oh, she said sriracha. That gets a whole new meaning to cock sauce.
Right. Telling you, man. Or actually, if I ain't gonna lie, if you go to the Red Hot is my personal go-to hot sauce.
Oh, spicy ketchup? You better step the game
is
up,
that what
bro.
it is?
Frank's Red Hot? That's spicy ketchup, bro.
Well,
Step
usually
your game
that's
up.
what was at the thrift store coming home from school, and we got the chicken, and they had packets of Red Hot, so it just always went.
Well, that's good for commercial use, but if you're trying to really actually have some good hot sauce, you better get some Tapatio or something.
I don't really use hot sauce that much. I mean, just like
I don't either, but if I'm going to, it's going to be something that's not Frank's Red Hot.
Yeah, Tapatio is, I think,
that's
the other one
good
I use.
premium quality. But anyways, yeah, she's always going to be known as the Drake Condom Girl, no matter what she does. She can have.
Well, yeah, I don't even know her name, so it's like.
So that's just goes to show you, like, men too, because we trifling too. You know what I'm saying?
Those men are trifling too.
Humans. Period. We are.
Humans are trash.
Humans are trash. Yeah, there's not much we won't do to get famous. And I think time and history of the internet has shown that.
Yeah, I don't. Again, if there's no, what's your end result? Because my end result is to get paid when I'm doing some stuff. And I don't see how you now her suing him. Yes, she's trying to get paid. I swear, if she wins, how do you protect yourself?
Oh man, if she wins that case, I am going to laugh the hardest I've ever laughed, because that just proves that you could do anything to anybody in this world. And
You can do anything to a guy.
To a guy.
You know what?
Speak on it.
If she wins, I hope she can't have kids.
Oh, that's cold.
But if she loses, I hope their kids. I hope she has them and they're spicy. She gotta suffer some way. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Oh man.
Moving on. Speaking of sex.
Oh shoot.
This doesn't have anything to do with sex, so the story says, but let's read between some lines. I'm just going to give you this headline here. Shell-shocked. Bomb squad called after man lodges World War II anti-tank round in rectum. Okay, first of all, I want you guys to know that a World War II anti-tank shell.
Do you know how
mortar,
big that is?
It's 2 inches wide. So you about that wide in the rectum. Now, for those of you that don't know what the rectum is,
that's your booty hole.
Boom. Okay. Boom, bomb.
Boom, bomb.
That what could have happened. Apparently, it didn't go off.
He dropped the bomb on somebody.
He put a bomb in him. Okay, so let me just bear with me. I'm gonna read this. The rectum's owner.
The rectum's
owner.
Everybody says that.
Who unfortunately chose to remain anonymous.
I bet he did.
I know. Well, some people gonna be into it. Be like, "Yo, call him. I think me and him could have some fun."
Oh God.
The rectum owner, who unfortunately chose to remain anonymous, told medical staff at some Royal Hospital that the 57 millimeter round, part of the man's World War II memorabilia collection, became embedded inside his anus after he slipped and fell, as one is known to do in England.
No.
First of all, I fall forward.
No. No way in a Jamaican Walmart did he fall in that. No.
First of all, did he fall naked?
First question. If you did fall, what are you doing? Okay, look, it's your house. If you do the Ball Johnson dance in your house with nobody there, do your thing. It's your house. Do your thing. But I mean, no, just no way.
Because
no.
Listen. For what I don't like, what really about this story is that he slipped and fell. That's the part I don't like. Now listen, if you want to stick things in your bum, that's up to you. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to yuck your yum. I'm going to, but understand it's just personal, not public. But listen, I want to know how you fall on a bomb and it lodges inside you. I've seen movies, people jump on grenades and blow their guts up.
Right.
You slipped and fell. And again, was it standing up?
Okay, look. Let me see if I can paint a picture for you regarding this thing, because we have to take this step by step, because the court's going to do the same thing. I mean, the thing is 2 inches wide. So 2 inches is about right here. It's about 2 inches. Yeah. So if we take that, if he says he slipped, I'm playing detective right now.
Okay.
If he says he slipped, I mean, the thing had to have been on the floor, standing up. Now, it also, there is, I don't know if the percentage of you slipping Home Alone style and
like
falling
Marv?
like Marv on top of a 2-inch wide bomb thing, and it goes perfectly in your rectum. Mm-hmm. For one, when your anus ain't nothing but,
I'm saying, was he already
big.
lubed up?
That's
Did
the
he
thing.
Vaseline himself before he fell?
That's the thing. I don't know if he was in any pain or not if it happened that way.
Well, see, it was stuck. Therefore, in my mind, if it wasn't stuck, it could just slip right out. But he must have tried to pull it out. Was this thing rusty? Because it's from World War II. World War II ended in 45.
Yes, it's World War II. But if he had something like that, it's being polished and it's being kept up. It's being kept up. It's not being kept in the basement somewhere to rust.
Well, it's a World War II dildo.
That's why I don't believe it, because it's like people do freaky stuff like that. You know, there's over time. Back in the 90s, there was a thing with dudes was putting gerbils up their ass. Like,
oh yeah, so I mean,
it's not unheard of.
It's not unheard of to have people put stuff up their ass, but a bomb.
Yeah,
a bomb. And then everything went wrong because the enjoyment did not last because you couldn't get it out. So now you got to go to the hospital. And at the hospital, these niggas is like, yo, he brought a bomb in here. So now they got to call the people. You stand there laying on your stomach.
You ain't got to call the people.
Like, What was all this for, bro? You could have got you a rubber deal and been fine.
But see,
He wanted to fuck history.
That's the thing. he see, here's what I think he was going through. Like, whatever he was doing beforehand, it had to be like a gateway drug, because he was doing that and like, you know what? I want to go bigger. I want to take this to the next level.
He was hanging grenades. He was hanging grenades off his nipples.
He's looking around, looking around the house, like, oh no, not a toothbrush. No,
this won't do.
This won't do. And he looked over at that thing on the floor and saw it was like, I could sit on that right now.
No, I could slip and fall.
I could slip. You know, that's just probably perfectly. He did it on purpose and it got stuck. No. Now I'm thinking he had a partner. He had to have a partner for this to even.
I don't know.
No, for that something that big.
For two people to agree to stick a bomb in your ass, we're not gonna make it as people.
It was probably one of his deep-seated World War II fantasies he didn't had. He like always wanted to do this. I'm telling you,
there's a story. This wasn't on the docket, but okay. So you know how I just said he was trying to fuck history. You know, like it's a piece. So did you hear the story about the dude who stole moon rocks from NASA just so him and his girlfriend could have sex on them?
Yeah, I heard about that.
First of all, we didn't go to the moon, so you had sex on dust, nigga. But yeah, he did this. He went to jail for like 8 years. Then they hired him to like, I don't know if it's security, but do like NASA stuff. Like he's a really smart guy, but he was, I guess he lost his shit one day. Was like, I want to have sex on the moon. So he got a team together. They stole rocks.
And NASA was so impressed they gave that.
I'm telling you, they went to a hotel and him and his guy. I think it was 3 people actually. I think it was 2 dudes and a girl. Oh. And they smashed on the moon rocks.
The moon rocks.
Which, how big are these moon rocks? Did nobody ever clarify that? Because in my mind, they said they laid a mat down and they put the rocks on the mat and then they smashed on that.
What they think?
How do you know you ain't got no moon dust in your butt crack?
That's what I don't get. Like, what they think that the moon rocks has some sort of like magical, like cosmic properties or something.
I mean, technically, if those really are moon rocks, then technically you can say I am the only person to smash on the moon. If that's really what you're going for in life and you want that title, I get it. But this was a grown up and life was happening, and he decided I'm going to go to jail for this.
Oh my god!
I didn't get it, but nonetheless.
No, back to him because this is pondering for me because I mean, why though? Like, it's just why? Like what do you get out of it?
Well, I mean, I don't. Why do people do it anyway? Forget the bomb.
Yeah.
Why do people stick oblong objects in their butt?
I don't. Oh my. Oh.
I'm saying if they enjoy it, then But what you decide to stick up there, questions may arise. Out here, let me read some more of this. The patient who is expected to make a full physical recovery. Wonder how much it tore. I wonder if it tore. I mean. What else? Lord.
I like how they say full physical recovery.
Yeah, then they said mentally is another story.
That was my next point.
It is just one of a multitude of rectal cases medical practitioners encounter each year, according to Dr. Carol Cooper. The range of objects that are pushed into rectums is incredible, from wine glasses to ketchup bottles to parts of Hoovers. I think it's vacuum cleaner. Mm-hmm. Sadly, it is an everyday occurrence in the accident of emergency department, but I have never heard of a bomb squad being called out before. Yeah, people stick all kind of stuff in their butts and get them stuck, apparently, in England. I'm sure in America, too, because this is America. But not for me, dog. The bomb or the butt play.
That's not, no. Oh my gosh. That's.
But there might be that element of excitement. Well, no. I mean, I'm sure he said it was in his collection, so I know it's all just stuff. But some people, you know how they be playing Russian roulette, or they be sticking the gun up inside of the, and it'd be like, right. Why would you want to do that? But some people like that danger.
It's this is it's something like it's like when it comes to sex, and I'm not an expert in the field or nothing. I mean, I've had my fair share, but it's something with the like what the individual finds pleasurable.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you like that type of thing, like maybe one thing just doesn't do it anymore. It's like I said before, it's a gateway drug. You know, like dildos don't work no more, so now we got to graduate to something bigger. You know what I'm saying?
Reminds me, oh man,
It's
I don't
just
know
like
if I
then,
want to say it.
and then something else don't work, and then we have to go bigger. We have to go bigger, and maybe he just grew a fetish for World War stuff.
Well, I
like,
don't. Okay,
like I think that's what it was. Like
if you look for World War II,
bro, I've seen people have fetish. There's people who have furry fetishes. They dress up in like giant costumes and stuff, and they be having orgies in the damn furry outfits.
I get it. I'm like, that seems such like a specialized. I would love to stick something from World War II inside me.
And that's what he was thinking.
Find a veteran.
That's what he. He said, "Find a veteran."
All right, but yes, people have some weird fetishes. No, okay, I'm not gonna say I'm weird. Y'all do what you want. People have some fetishes that I find, but as Dave Chappelle said once, everybody fucks funny to somebody. Okay, let's keep rolling here. Okay. You had sent me this. You said who did it better.
Okay.
I'll put the graphic right there. So we have who played the role better: Chadwick Boseman as James Brown,
right?
Jamie Foxx as Ray Charles, Angela Bassett as Tina Turner, which she could be, or as Katherine Jackson, or Biggie's mom.
She wasn't Biggie's mom.
Yes, she was. Yeah, in Notorious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
Or Jennifer Lopez as Selena.
Selena, yeah. Give your thoughts on it, because I'm interested.
My thoughts were very short and precise for Tim when he sent it to me. I was like, this is not even... Okay, I don't want to say it's not close, but it was not hard. Jamie Foxx as Ray. Hands down to me. If we're going to say who played that role, Jamie. Now, Chad is a close behind. But, again, Jamie going with he sang, he did play, and he was actually blind and killed the acting. It's got to be.
As much as I love Ray, bro, like I must say, for me, I gotta give it to Chadwick. I'm sorry. Like, I've watched all 4 movies. Like, if it's the top 4, then J-Lo's in last place, coming in.
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely. Although that she did do her thing in that movie.
She did a great job in it.
Great job. Nobody else could have played Selena, but compared to the other 3, no, she's at number 4.
Nobody could have pulled off the look, because I'm gonna tell you what. Both of them was fine.
They both were fine, bro.
And I was like, you know what? I give you that.
Wait, time out. Have you seen pictures of young Selena?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. I knew. I didn't know her, but I knew who she was as an artist. Oh, I was into it.
That is like the Mexican community's Aaliyah, basically. Like, bro, she was beautiful, bro.
And Jennifer Lopez, that purple sparkly.
Yeah.
She pulled that off. And I was like,
and it was funny. I was watching that movie the other day, and I was like, ain't no way Selena was that thick. And then I looked at a picture of Selena. Oh yeah, she was that thick, bro.
Yes.
I thought that was okay.
And Selena is way finer. I'm not saying way, but Selena is finer than Jennifer Lopez to me.
At that age?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Selena, she ain't grow past, so I can't.
I'm saying
but yeah,
at Selena's height, her and J-Lo.
Yeah, because, and here's the thing, J-Lo is beautiful to me, but J-Lo be needing makeup. And I'm not saying Selena didn't have makeup on, but it wasn't as thick as J-Lo's, and her beauty shone through. And I was like, I like it.
Yeah. But then like I will put Angela Bassett at number 3, even though it does pain me to do so because she made if you could make the actual artist disappear to where every time you think about the artist, you think about the actor and not the actual artist, then you've done your job.
That's true. Actually, that's a interesting. Out of all of the 3 of those, no disrespect to Miss Turner, Queen, Diva, but yes, I don't think about Tina Turner, and when I do, I think about the movie.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
No shade to Angela Bassett. When I think about Tina Turner, then I think about the movie. I think about a meme where Ike's face is looking.
Oh yeah.
And they be doing like comparisons. That's what I be thinking about.
Oh yeah. For me to be fair, because I love Chadwick Boseman, I love Jamie Foxx. I know it's a cop out, and I'm not trying to cop out, but I would put them here. I would put them both at solid number 1. Like I can't put one above the other.
I will not.
I can't justify putting one above the other. I just can't.
You ain't gotta justify it. It's a fact. Jamie, it was a better movie. Well, see, and that might be my thing. No, that might be my thing. Yes, they both played the roles, and they both killed the roles. I think I like the movie Ray better than the movie Get On Up.
Okay, I'm interested to hear why.
Musically. I mean, that's one of the things.
Musically?
Well, I'm a piano player, so first of all,
okay.
The opening sequence to Ray, where it's in the glasses and they're playing What I Say, Tell Me What I Say, that sequence of coming out of the glasses, showing the reflection of him playing, and I watched it behind the scenes, they was like, only reason we could pull that shot off was because Jamie actually played the piano. Like, there's no way we could have done half of the things we did in this movie if that man didn't play. And I was like,
well, I believe that's the only edge, because if you watch that scene and Get On Up when he called that surprise rehearsal during the pool party, and they was playing that one song, and he had James Brown's whole like meticulous like slave driving like attitude towards performing, and like the band Maceo and them was questioning. He was like, "What's this? Like, what are you holding?" He's like, a horn." He's like, "No, what's that?" He's like, "It's a drum." It's like, "Yeah, it all sounds good together." Then trust me, I got the albums, I got the Grammys, so trust me when I tell you, it sounds good.
I feel you, and I loved it.
And musically, I'm sorry, I love Ray Charles as much as the next man, but musically, you couldn't compare to no James Brown. James Brown had all the hits, bro. And he put most of them. You
said all the hits as if Ray had no hits.
Ray had hits.
Okay, I was like, the way you said it.
I told you. I just said. I'm as big of a Ray Charles fan as the next man, but I lead more towards James Brown, because that movie was great. It was filmed. It was shot beautifully. Like, it had some scenes in there, like, and then some stuff that he was going through I never even knew. Like, James Brown, I didn't know he was a wife beater, for one.
Oh, James used to be now, but that's the thing. So did Ray. And it was funny because my grandfather knew Ray Charles. You know, they played together, and the movie came out, and I'm talking to my granddad, and he was old at the time. He's like 72, not old losing his mind, but he was upset because he watched the movie Ray, and he was here when Ray got here, and they did the whole circuit. And he said, let me tell you what I didn't like about it. He said that scene when Ray got off the bus and Quincy Jones was playing out in front of the club, he's like, bullshit. Quincy sucked. At that age. He was like, Quincy could not play, so he damn sure wouldn't catch him on the street in public. He was like, that's a lie. Lie. I was like, damn, Grandpa.
That's why I would love to watch a movie like that with someone who actually was there.
I'm telling you, I wish that I had taken so much more advantage, not only of that moment, but again, him being a musician who went on the tour with Quincy Jones, the European that made Quincy famous. My grandfather was with him. Like, getting that, and I would talk to him about random things, but I was so young. I remember he telling me stories about Nat King Cole and being at a bar eating peanuts with this nigga, and I'm just random stuff that he gone, and I don't know the stories, but it's like, damn, I wish I would have taken advantage of that. Yeah. Wow, that got all deep. What were we talking about? Better movie.
Yeah, and then I think even down to the wardrobe, like they had James down pat, and Chadwick did such a great job at making James Brown disappear. Like even when he walk, his mannerisms when he has his hands out and he's walking, down to that little minute detail, bro.
See, but I say the same thing about Ray. Think about the scene when he was walking Della B home, walked her home, and he was like, all right, I'm going to go. She's like, well, let me call you a cab. He said, no, I got it. He said, down 3 blocks, right for 2, left for 1, and 25 steps. I'm at the hotel. And the way he walked, again, knowing that he was blind, and that Oompa Loompa paddle, but was walking straight, and the way his arms, I was like, and I've seen Ray Charles walk.
Right.
And I was like, that man blind right there.
Okay, that's why I can't put one above the other. I gotta put them right here. I'm sorry, I can't.
Now don't get me wrong. Again, Ray, Get On Up really is one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
One of my favorite musical movies.
Right.
But I'm gonna put Ray above it.
Oh,
yeah. Now here's what I do. You have the Jacksons, American Dream.
Yeah.
I'll put the music in that above stuff, but the movie, the whole thing, first of all, it was 5 hours.
I mean, it was 3 parts. It was 3 whole parts. 3 different actors played Michael Jackson at 3 different stages of his life.
And that was great. It was very long.
Super long. So long, in fact, they show it for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
You know what's crazy? And this is I don't even know if this makes sense. But one of the reasons I felt like it was a long movie is because of the way that Angela Bassett, Katherine Jackson, she has a limp that in real life. But in the movie, whenever they showed Katherine walking, she was always carrying something and she had this limp like an old slave. And I was just like, oh, this is such a long movie. She's going to be walking forever.
Dude, did you know the actor who played older Michael Jackson died shortly after the movie premiered?
I didn't know he died. Right, I knew he was dead. I didn't know.
No, he died shortly after the movie premiere. He died.
That's whack. I thought that was Michael Jackson for real. I remember watching the movie,
bro,
and it got to the Billie Jean, and it was funny because me and my dad, I used to watch Motown 25 over and over. We had it on tape, and I would watch, and I had all the moves, and I saw it, then saw the movie. In my adolescent mind, I was like, hey, it's Michael Jackson. And my dad's like, yeah, that's the guy playing Michael Jackson. And I was like, no, it's Michael. You're not looking. And he was like, no, it's not. It's an actor. I was like, actor?
Yeah.
Michael, look at the curl.
Yeah.
So, I didn't know he died.
Yeah.
But favorite person from that movie? Well, actually, I got 2. Jason Weaver, always going to be one of my favorite actors.
Yeah.
And, Jacob Lawrence. What's the guy's name? What was Joe's name? Jake. I feel like there's a Jacob in it. Lawrence. Am I thinking Lawrence Fishburne?
He was on Cooley High.
Yep.
The black community knows him.
Yeah,
Lawrence Hilton Jacobs.
Lawrence and Jacobs. I knew I had him. Okay.
Yeah.
I loved him.
Yeah.
Joe Jackson, baby. Joe Jackson.
I couldn't. I don't think I could let him manage my career though.
Oh yeah, we was talking about that. Yeah, because I said I didn't know where the line was where he was somebody daddy.
Does my career start when I'm a child?
Exactly, and be like, CJ, you missed a step. I am not Marlon, sir. I'll kick your ass. I ain't gonna cry when you look at me. I'm swinging.
He said, I'll kick your ass.
Don't make me go fight a World War II bomb mortar.
You're dumb. You are fucking stupid.
But Kris Jenner has shown she know how to make money. The other ones haven't really showed they know how to make money. They showed they know how to cultivate talent.
Who, Kris Jenner?
No, I'm saying Joe and...
what's his name? Beyonce dad. They've shown that they can cultivate a superstar. I don't even want to say career because they both got fired before they really took off. Yeah.
But they was there, so I don't want to discredit.
Yeah.
But that's music industry stuff, and them contracts, I don't even want those.
Yeah, I mean,
give me the CoverGirl contract.
Stupid.
All right, so you going with Chad? I'm going with Jamie on that one.
Mm-hmm.
What time are we at? I can't see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's see. Oh, there's something I saw that I was like, I don't know how to make if we were gonna make a full topic out of it, but I thought it was interesting.
Right.
I saw this. Maybe I'll insert it here.
Mm-hmm.
Clip of Gabrielle Union.
Oh yeah.
Talking about the movie Bring It On. You remember that movie Bring It On?
Oh yeah.
So I saw that movie. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
It was all right.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say I liked it, but it wasn't a bad movie.
Yeah.
So she was talking about the black of the Clovers. That's what they called them.
Yeah. East Compton? Yeah.
Yeah.
East Compton Clovers.
Yes. So the plot of the movie, cheerleader movie, basically,
for those who have not seen
yes,
Bring It On.
Basically, the white cheerleaders have been stealing the black cheerleaders' cheers and moves
for years.
And
that took them all the way to the state championship every year.
Basically, the Motown story. They taking our songs and making them hits and stuff like that. Actually, that's not Motown, but other black music.
Yeah.
So anyway, the Clovers were not in this movie a whole lot. Okay. Mm-hmm. Which again I found interesting because the plot of the movie was this group is stealing from this group, and then eventually both groups come together.
Right.
But they didn't have the black folks in there that much, just for the little things they needed.
And if you really think about it, go back and watch the movie, and then you'll know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Like just how little they were, and they wasn't really in the movie that much until like the last 25 minutes.
They were the only scenes that remember prominently stood out to me was when first brought the one girl over to go see.
Yeah.
So that was a high school thing.
Yeah.
Then they had a quick second when they showed up to the football game.
Yep, that part. And then the last part.
And the thing on Oprah where Oprah sent them. Yeah, so they were barely in. They had like 3-4 scenes.
Yeah.
So the movie got finished, was released to test audiences, and apparently the test audience was rocking with the Clovers. They wanted the black folk.
Mm-hmm.
So the producers went back and was like, they seem to like the black people. So here's what we're going to do. Call all the black people up, and we're going to shoot some extra scenes and use them as promo clips to get people interested.
Not even in the movie.
Yeah, no, we're not putting this in. Because that's done. You missed the boat on that. But here's a little extra check. And we're going to do some stuff to make people think you're in it so they'll come see it and then be disappointed.
That reminds me. You know what that reminds me of? Remember when Stomp the Yard came out?
Chris Brown?
And they put Chris Brown all in the trailer, all in the movie poster. He doing interviews and stuff. He died within 10 minutes of the movie.
I tell you, I thought Chris Brown was in that movie and he was dead before the credits was done rolling at the beginning.
Nigga.
Oh, my gosh.
Grant, I bet. Look, every black person got to be pissed about that. Because Chris Brown was huge at that time. I'm telling you.
And I'm glad that, what's his name?
Columbus Short.
I wasn't called Orlando Brown. Who's that? Is that the dude from Disney Channel going crazy? Okay. Columbus Short, praise the Lord for him being able to dance.
Right.
But we was looking for Chris.
Right.
We heard Stomp the Yard, college doing all this. Right. Chris Brown is lit. Bow. Gone.
What? I said, what? 10 minutes?
Dude with the tattoo on it, he just shot him.
He did 2 whole routines.
All because he was crumping. He went hard on him and did the thing and then smiled. Man.
But that right there, what Gabrielle Union was talking about, that is a deeper conversation about Hollywood and how they take us, they wear us like costumes just so they can sell their movie or their album or their commercial. Like it's like those McDonald's commercials. You know what I'm saying? The R&B commercials.
Hey, listen.
I woke up and caught you creeping, tiptoe, tip.
I don't know that one.
Ooh, girl, I know your secret. And it had all those commercials just to target the black audience.
Okay, but here's the problem. Not the problem. Is I remember one particular like 80s R&B McDonald's commercial, and I'm sure it only played in my neighborhood. But when I tell you I wanted McDonald's after that commercial, not only that, I wanted to go shopping so I can get an outfit like the dude, because there was 5 of them, and they went like this. They said, "Well, you deserve a break today." And then they had a whole doo-wop thing going on, and they had high top fades. I was like, niggas want cheeseburgers.
Yeah, for real.
Niggas want cheeseburgers.
For real. No, but I'm just saying, but you see what I'm saying, though?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I
like,
know how it works.
Like, they like, okay, look, these people like the black people more. Like, what are we going to do? Look, the movie's already wrapped.
That's what I don't get is, if you know people like black people, just use black people from the beginning.
Here's the thing. They don't want us to get too popular or have too much shine.
Of course they don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't give them too much screen
Black
time.
Hollywood.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but don't let this be a white movie and have too many black people and have too much shine. You know what I'm saying? Because then it's not a white movie no more. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. That's the thing I hate about Hollywood, is they don't ever want to call it a white movie, but they'll call it a black movie.
Hollywood would never call out itself on its own BS.
No.
It'll never do that.
Technically they can, because Hollywood is, well, to me, actually, I'm not into Hollywood, so I have no dog in the fight. But I'm like, listen, if you make movies, you are Hollywood. You are in Hollywood.
Right.
You can't be a movie star saying, yo, they tripping in Hollywood. You are Hollywood. So, technically, Hollywood could speak out against itself.
It could.
But people don't.
But it won't.
Some people do. But
they could. The only way Hollywood would do that is if there's money to be made.
Yeah.
For doing that. That's the only way Hollywood.
Well, it depends on how you look at it, because you can take the Nike thing. When Nike decided how they're going to, with cap and all that stuff, they were going to take a loss one way or the other. It's decided, how do we want to play this? So yes, it comes down to the money, but depending on who's running it, it could go one way or the other. So with that, it's like, I ain't gonna lie, I just lost my train of thought. Lost my train of thought right in the middle of what I was saying.
I mean,
my bad.
No, that's how you know we getting old.
I was talking it, and it just
soapbox, and you just forgot what you were saying. No, I think that if black people have tremendous buying power when it comes to the things we buy and the things we consume. If we were to stand up and really support black filmmakers and black artists, and black painters, and black restaurant owners, black on black on black. If we just got together and be like, look, we need to support
black excellence. Black
excellence. If we just get together and just pull and support our community when everything we're trying to do, we just support us.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have this problem. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have this problem. We have to be more protective of our own culture, because Hollywood, all they're gonna do is take our culture, wear it like a costume, like Jesse was saying at the BET Awards. Remember that when your boy
But Jesse was saying that?
No, Jesse.
Oh,
dude.
Jesse.
Yeah, not Jesse.
Oh, Jesse. I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
From ER.
Yeah, not ER.
Any on ER?
Grey's Anatomy.
Same thing.
No, it's not.
It's in the ER.
No, it's not. Don't disrespect Grey's Anatomy like that. Whatever. Anyway, he was saying they take our culture and they wear it like a costume just so they can make money. Mm-hmm. If we were more protective of our culture and stop giving it away, we wouldn't have this problem.
Yeah, no, I mean, and that's very true. It just gets tiring after a while because this ain't new. So now new. it's just the choices that people make. And so in our daily lives, I can choose to support all these businesses, which is going to help. The thing where I be getting irritated is when people be getting loud, and especially the loud ones don't be the ones doing nothing. Mm-hmm. And so it's just like this echo chamber of, you're not doing nothing anyway, so now we just sitting here looking like we complaining. Mm-hmm. I'd rather just shut up and put my support where I need to put my support. But I get how that's the double-edged sword, because if you shut up, then nobody ever knows. But it just be like, people complain a lot and are never willing to do the work to fix it.
Right.
That be my main issue with a lot of support small business support
Right.
your people is. That is such a great thing to say, and we would love to say that to each other when we're around each other. But when it comes to putting your money where your mouth is and actually supporting,
Right.
people don't be doing it. So I'll just be like, man, shut up. Shut up.
Right.
But this is also coming from someone who's a full-time entrepreneur now. So I'm seeing a lot more behind the curtain than I did when I didn't need to push this hard. Because now it's on me.
Right.
So, you find out, how everything works. But, yeah, that's Black Hollywood. But speaking of that, and we're going to move on really quick, but that is something that we kind of talked in, I'll call it a production meeting. One of the things we definitely want to start doing as a podcast is having guests, talking about other businesses or just what's going on with people in the community. Yeah, so you guys look forward to that because it will be coming down the pipeline.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that one? The lady?
Oh. Yeah.
We
can touch on that. We can touch on that.
Okay. So I was watching this. TikTok is an abyss.
Oh,
I mean,
it's a black hole.
Oh,
It's worse than YouTube.
it's crazy. Yeah, because YouTube, at least you can get you a snack and get comfortable and just sit and watch. Well, actually, they got longer videos now, but that scroll is addictive.
Yeah, no.
And it'd be that thought of, but there could be something really funny just after this one.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? But I like to follow certain things and look at certain things. Conspiracies, I love to watch those on TikTok. Because unlike YouTube, they'll wrap it up in a quick 1-minute bow.
Right.
Love it.
Right.
But this one story I found, I'm not gonna play it now. I don't know if I'm gonna insert it or not. It's like 3-minute video and there's 2 of them.
Right.
So I'll just give you the gist of the story.
Right.
Basically, this lady, she chilling with a family friend. He's recording unbeknownst to her. And they get to talking.
Right.
And he gets her to confess that she murdered her father. Her and her sister murdered their father. Okay. Now,
real quick before you get into your thought, I'm gonna say this. I don't advocate for murder, and I don't advocate for killing anybody unless it's self-defense or whatever, something like that. But if you kill somebody in this circumstance, don't tell nobody. I'm taking that to my GRAV. Not even no E.
I was about to say that wouldn't
I'm taking it to the grave. Take off the E because I don't need anybody knowing.
I'm going to tell you what. Again, all of this whole story kind of just messed with my mind. But the first thing to me is, why are you talking?
Right.
Why?
Really?
Get off your chest. No, you're tripping. You write that shit down on a scratch note and then burn that bitch.
You put that shit.
Like, what are you talking about?
Put that shit in a time capsule, never to be seen again for the next 50 years.
Put that in a box with a brick and throw that bitch in the ocean.
Put that shit in a bottle.
The truth is out there somewhere.
Right?
She just felt comfortable. And I mean, the video shows she's laid up on a pillow. She comfortable talking this noise.
Right.
And so basically, their father was old. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So let's get that. Father was old. And they were older too. These women were like 40, 50 years old. I mean, these was grown.
Oh, they were in their 40s?
Oh, man, these is grown. These is whole women's.
Oh, okay, that's even worse.
So daddy, mom gone. Daddy is sick, but he don't want to go to where they going to take care of the home. Mm-hmm. He's like, no, I ain't going. Get your hands off me. So his daughters are supposed to, take care of whatever. So apparently what they were doing at first is they was just putting a little bit of poison, something in his drink.
You gotta be kidding
They was doing that, and it made him pass out. They thought he was dead, but that's when the video I showed you came on. He opened his eyes, so he wasn't dead. They didn't poison him right. So he was still alive. So what they ended up doing, one sister took a washcloth and shoved it in his mouth, and the other one held his nose, and they suffocated him. Then they called. Well, I think they let him sit for a little while. Then they called the people, all in all the panic. Yo, our dad. We think he's dead. Da-da-da-da. Cops came, was like, oh yeah, he's old. He had medical conditions. He's dead. Yep, cremated the body. Got him out of here. I think it was 4 years ago. So 4 years later.
This happened 4 years ago.
I think, yeah.
Wait.
The murder.
Okay, so this happened 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so how?
2016.
Where's the police? Where they live in like a small like BF nowhere county where the forensics and autopsy people suck, because you can find that out in the autopsy how a person died, even if it's suffocation.
Well, but see, that's the thing. Again, he was in his 70s, and he already has the medical thing, so they were waiting for him to die.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It's suffocation.
Yes.
Asphyxiation. You could detect that. They had to say, okay, he died of asphyxiation. Somebody suffocated him.
But if there's I guess they can check for that. But if there are no marks, why would they think to check these two 50-year-old women's 70-year-old father who just passed? Why would you think to check?
That's a good point.
And to her, what she said, she was like, I mean, nobody will ever know because we cremated the body, got that out of here. No checks, no nothing. It's gone. Now, unfortunately, he was recording her just snitching all over herself. And so what ended up happening, he got all the information. I'm like, is this dude a cop? I want to know how he was the family friend, and they did, because he was interrogating and getting all the info out this heifer.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's a video. He goes to the police with the video and said, these bitches is guilty. Oh. That's how they got caught. He went and snitched and said,
so they got caught?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That was the video that got them arrested.
Oh.
Yeah. So
how comfortable do you have to be like, oh yeah, and
I killed my
dad. Yeah, like we smothered him in the bed. Yeah,
and you gonna tell a friend?
She wanted to get caught. I think she wanted to get caught.
I'm saying,
sorry.
And you saying all this guilt. Okay, listen. I'm gonna say this as somebody who has done some things in the past. Yes, I know about that guilt. Oh, yeah. I don't know about that death guilt, but I know about guilt. So I get that shit can weigh on you.
Right.
But people's problems is they don't be calculating the consequences.
Yeah, no.
They don't calculate the consequences when they first do whatever it is. And then once they in it, and it's like, all right, you need to learn to ride it out. I don't know why I'm encouraging, but that's dumb.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
He
dead and cremated. Stop talking about it.
Here's another layer to this though. Black people, we love our elderly people. Like, we ain't putting grandpa and granddad in a home nowhere.
Well, that ain't true. We put our granny in a home.
You did?
Yeah, she was there for years.
Okay, some black people love their elderly people, and they'll keep them home, and they'll take care of their grandparents and they mamas and daddies when they get of age. But white folks,
say something.
I stand by this. But white folks, they are different when it comes to their elderly people. Like, she was just looking at her old day, like, I could kill this
that thing. Right I don't get that. Like,
I mean, he wasn't daddy wasn't abusive or nothing.
No, he was just old and they didn't want to do it.
Oh my God.
They didn't want to take care of him, and he didn't want to go to the home. So they was like, man, he's gonna die soon anyway. So let's just do it. That was their whole thing.
Oh,
it was dumb.
There's a special place in hell for both of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's cold blooded. I'm pretty sure he didn't want to die either.
No.
He
got poisoned and was like, I'm fighting this off. I'm up. You tried to poison me and my eyes is open. What y'all doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it'd be funny if when they die, they go to St. Peter and he walk up like, that's them.
Yep. I watch it. Funny side note, I was watching Marlon Wayans talk about how, the Wayans family, everything's a joke to them. And he was talking about a funeral. He's like, at funerals, we be cracking jokes. People be mad at us. He said, one of our people, whatever his name was, he said, rest in peace. Like, he died. We had the funeral. He in the casket, and whoever it was that was in charge of him said it dressed him in a t-shirt and jeans and sneakers. And Marlon said, my brother Damon leaned over and said, hey, if heaven got a dress code, I don't think that nigga getting in.
Oh, that's cool.
He's like, I don't think that nigga gonna make it.
That's funny.
Oh man.
Oh, damn.
Heaven got a dress code.
That's
That would suck. Now that I'm thinking about that,
That would.
because you don't know when you gonna die.
right. You don't know.
And do you get to heaven in what you died in or what you was buried in?
That's a good question.
That's a good question, actually.
That's a good question.
Huh.
Interesting.
And if you don't go to heaven, are you still in the same thing you died in, or?
I mean, if you go into hell, I don't think
I think
that's a moot point. If you go into hell,
Man.
but if you go to heaven, I think you go in what you died in. Because I mean, once you die, you go straight up.
All right, now, do strippers go to heaven? No, I don't mean it like that. But I'm just trying to think the criteria to get in. And I take back stripping. Let's take that one away. But you know what I'm saying? Things that we take as normal.
So, are you asking if like overall blanket, like sex workers, do they go to heaven?
Yeah. Like, say they tithe off the dick sucking money.
In
I'm sorry, but it's a real question.
This concludes this episode.
No, that's a real question. Listen, say you're doing something nefarious. Let's say drug dealers. Let's say you moving packs and you bringing in 50,000 a week.
What kind of drug
But that
dealer?
nigga tithing, giving it to God, talking about the first fruits. He still got it.
No,
I'm not saying tithing is the reason, to get into heaven, but I'm saying they believe and they do all that, but they do this. Do they go to heaven? And if they do, and if it's a sex worker, and she dies in her sex work outfit, is that what she's rocking in the pearly gates?
Dude.
You want to just marinate on that?
No, we gonna marinate on that one.
Okay.
We gonna marinate on that one.
Well, with that,
that
was God telling me to stop.
Look at you.
He didn't even want to start. See,
I'm keeping my mouth shut, Lord.
All right. Well, hey, I think that's a good place to put a button
stop.
here. We appreciate y'all for joining us.
Thank you.
We will be back next week. I swear we gonna be every Monday.
Oh, and
actually,
and for those that care, it is playoff weekend, super wild card.
I don't care. My team ain't there,
and they're not. They're watching the game like all the other teams.
I won't be watching the other games either. Everybody sucks now.
Oh, hater.
Actually, we sucked. Football ain't fun no more. One thing, I didn't say this. I put this in your ear. I probably shouldn't do it on camera. I'm doing it anyway. I kind of want to go to 2 episodes a week.
Okay.
But that means we have to shoot twice.
Okay.
But anyway, thinking about that coming up.
Mm-hmm.
But we are definitely dropping every Monday. We're going to stay on schedule.
Yep.
He had just got the sickness. He got the ick.
Yeah,
but
I got the ick.
we back.
Ick's gone, so we're going to keep it pushing.
Yes.
Keep it pushing. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
Yup.
Twitter coming soon. We're still working on it.
I hate Twitter. He'll be working the Twitter.
I'll work the Twitter.
Avoid Twitter sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Also, hustlermentality.com. Get your Say It Loud shirts. Got some new Black Excellence coming up. You see, for the fellas with the fro.
Get some merch, damn it. Get some merch, y'all.
Get some merch.
Support your black creators out here.
Yes, and again, start looking forward. We're going to start having some guests, start interviewing some people. You know what I'm saying? Let's get our likes up and our views up, guys.
Let's go.
All right, we'll holla at you.